Cisco, bro, we got exciting news. We got exciting news, bro. So the producer of the third Sonic movie, Toby Asher, sorry if I mispronounced that name, teases there are more Sonic movies being made for the franchise. In quotes, there's such a rich universe of stories. I don't see us slowing down at all. This is official confirmation. We are getting a fourth Sonic movie. This is official confirmation.
Woo! That's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about. So yeah, we've known more or less for a while because they did say a few months ago that they wanted to do like an Avengers type thing where you know it all ties together.
Yeah, like a connected
movies.
universe, like a cinematic universe.
Dude, and like some people were like saying like, oh, they're milking it. I'm like, screw that. I'll drink all the milk that they give me.
Me 20 Sonic movies, bro. Give me
Give
a
me
Shadow
20
movie.
tons of milk.
Bro, give
I'll
me
take
that
10
Shadow
movies. I'll
literally,
eat it up.
bro, literally. So, like, we've known for a very long time that the Sonic movies have been wanting to become like a movie, like a big movie franchise. But this is the first official confirmation we've ever gotten that we're getting more than just the trilogy. We're getting more movies. Like not just TV series, the movies here. Like, this is actual confirmation for a new movie. Now, one thing I'm curious about, though, for a fourth Sonic movie is what they would do. Because I'll tell you my theory, Cisco, right? I have a theory about what they're going to do for the new Sonic movies going forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as we know, Jim Carrey is officially retiring as an actor. Well, he's already retired, and his last performance is going to be in the third Sonic movie as, you know, the boy, Eggman. And it's going to be his last performance as an actor. What I reckon that's going to entail is I think he's going to get probably killed off at the end of the third movie, and is going to be replaced with either Dr. Stone taking up the mantle of Eggman, or hear me out for a second, they introduce Metal Sonic as the next big bad. You know, he got that little string of hair from Sonic in the third Sonic movie trailer, you know? So my guess he's going to take that hair and create a perfect copy of Sonic, aka Metal Sonic, and he's going to be the new Thanos-like villain for the next 3 movies. They're going to do like a Metal Overlord type villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like I can imagine the fourth Sonic movie starting up with, you know, Eggman like working on Metal Sonic. You know, he gets killed off. They show like, you know, cutscenes from the third movie of him dying and stuff. But then, you know, Metal Sonic just awakens or something. Maybe at the end of the credits of this movie even. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Maybe Neo Metal Sonic, but that might be a few movies away. But I don't really know what they want to do because they might be like, oh, it's not realistic enough. I'm not sure what direction they're going to go with that.
Yeah, so I reckon they're going to go a little simple, right? So my thought process is for the fourth Sonic movie, they're probably going to do an adaptation of Sonic CD. They won't go too overboard. They want to keep things a little simple, you know what I mean? So we get a Metal Sonic, and then we get an Amy introduced. I reckon that if Amy is not going to be in the third Sonic movie, like people are believing online, she's definitely going to be in the fourth. That's my belief. If she's not in the third one, she's 100% in the fourth one. And I think it just makes sense to have the movie where Amy is introduced to be the one where Metal Sonic's introduced, because they were both introduced together.
Yeah, and I'm also wondering how they're going to integrate these new characters. Because, like, with Sonic, you know, he comes from another world, and Knuckles as well. Like, are all these characters also coming from a separate universe as well? Like, I don't quite know what angle they're going with here. Because with Shadow, he's not coming from another world, is he? He's just made.
Yeah, it was made. It's like a space colony arc project. I'm just really curious what like the future of the Sonic movies entail, because we know we have a Knuckles show, and there are potential talks of there being a Shadow the Hedgehog show, which I'm curious about, because they're gonna make more movies. Are they just gonna be Sonic movies then? Because that's kind of what it implies to me.
Is Shadow just gonna learn martial arts from another random character?
Okay, no, it's gonna be so the Shadow show is gonna be a Tom and Shadow team up movie. Oh, and that's too expensive. No, with the GUN commander of the third Sonic movie from the second one. It's like a buddy cop series. A buddy cop series. Yeah. The Flames of Disaster.
Flames of Disaster. Yeah, he just teaches Shadow how to be an authoritative figure while going to Olive Garden.
Oh, and that's the whole thing. He teaches him motorcycle lessons.
Yes, and then they have a separate whole 2-3 episodes where the general looks for their long-lost granddaughter who they never speak to.
Yeah, no, it has to be. So that's
during a tennis tournament.
Yeah, so that's what I'm curious about. So when like Toby Asher says they're gonna make more films in the franchise, like that implies they mean like more characters. But judging from like, say, because you would assume that Shadow would have his own movie, you know what I mean, right? So, but he's getting his TV show, unless they change something in their plan. So that's what I'm curious about. What do you reckon? If you would like to see like a movie or a show based off Sonic characters, who would you see? Who would you like to see?
I mean, I'm gonna be fucking biased as Silver. But you know, I'm not gonna say them because I don't know what you want to do. But like, I have seen some things out there on Twitter.com of like they've already planning of what they want to do next with spin-offs and stuff, and I'm very excited to see what they're going with. Like you've seen the leaks, you know.
Yeah. But I'm curious, like, what will be different in these shows? Because the Knuckles show was very like hit or miss with the franchise. I personally haven't seen the show, but I know you liked it. You liked the show, right?
I love it. It's one of those things where if you're a hardcore Sonic nerd that doesn't go outside, you'll hate it. If you're a casual who like just got into the Sonic series, you'll think it's the funniest thing.
What
like,
I find fascinating,
because like
sorry.
it's something you have to watch with friends. It's so much funnier when you watch it with friends.
What I find fascinating about that show is the implication that Knuckles defeated Mephiles off screen. That is hilarious. I can't believe that. Bro got the Flames of Disaster as a weapon, and in the stage show he talked about how he fought Iblis. Like, what?
Where are we gonna see that in action?
I don't think, like, that's what people are like, oh, I can't wait for the Sonic 06 movie. Well, it's kind of already happened. He defeated Mephiles off screen. So either this Mephiles is super weak, or this Knuckles is, like, the strongest person in, like, Sonic canon. Like, oh my god, bro. That's so funny to me.
It's just so bizarre. Like, that's making me think, you know how, like, they rushed Sonic 06 and all that good stuff? That's making me wonder, did they just had a whole thing about Knuckles defeating an Iblis trigger during Sonic 06, but they just couldn't do it because they rushed it? Like,
Yeah.
There's so many implications of what took place.
Well, like, they're already changing around the lore so much. Like, they're introducing Shadow just after the events of what's essentially Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the video games. So it's already very different out of timeline order. So if they're ever going to adapt Silver, I reckon it'll just be a completely different story. Maybe they'll tie it into the Sonic CD storyline about how they travel to the future. Maybe Silver comes from a future where Metal Sonic took over or something. They change it up a bit.
So I still am very hopeful they'll do a Silver movie, and I think it'll start off the same, where his world's all, you know, destroyed and stuff. I don't think it's going to be Mephiles telling him that Sonic's the bad guy, though. I'm not sure who it would be, but it makes no sense why Mephiles would be there, because you know what they're like. They don't like.
What if they make
it
it Dr. Stone? What if they make it Dr. Stone? Because he knows that Eggman created Metal Sonic, and then it's like sort of a manipulation tag. Like he wants Eggman's creation to succeed or something.
But isn't that implying that Dr. Stone traveled to the future? Because this is 200 years.
Well, they've changed up the lore before, you know what I mean? So we don't know.
They have.
So it could be really different. I don't know. I'm excited. Guys, let me know if you guys are excited for the more Sonic movies. I'm really excited. It's just, I'm assuming you're excited too.
I mean, I'm eating it all up. I'm eating it.
Day one for sure. Let us know in the comments below what ideas you would like to see, what shows or movies. And you want to say anything else before we leave, Cisco?
Yeah, just go play the games, watch the movie. We are eating good, boys.
We are eating good. Go support everything so we can get more. All right, I'll see you all next time.
Cook some more.